warmed up before the start of the game. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. First for Boston. And for Milwaukee, Bledsoe is out there with Matthews. And inside out of Stanford University, a skilled post scorer with tremendous size, the 7-footer, Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward.
You know, the Bucks were the last team to make it into the Eastern Conference playoffs, and part of the reason that happened was because they didn't really do well against the rest of the conference. 24 and 28 against the East.
Clark, as you were saying, the rest of the Eastern Conference got the better of the Bucks. Had they been a little tougher against some of the lesser teams in their own conference, they might not have had to deal with the Heat in the first round of last year's playoffs.
Well, the Bucks tried to mix things up last year. Remember, they made the big trade at midseason, too, going for J.J. Redick and moving on from some of the young players. And I think that changed. And, of course, the coaching switch from Scott Skiles to Jim Boylan. So they lost some of their momentum.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Well, he's a fearsome defensive presence in the paint, a shot-blocking machine. And the intensity, the effort that he brings night in and night out is such a huge asset for his team.
And I don't know of too many other players who are as solid as he is in the low post. Just watch how many times he'll get his man to go for his fake and leave his feet. He gets him up in the air and takes advantage of it.
Now here's Brown. Five to shoot. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pulls up. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
Kevin, what they need most to be concerned with, according to Coach, is slowing down the transition game. He said these guys can give us a lot of problems if we let them get out on the fast break consistently. That's what we'll be trying hard to avoid today, guys. We'll see how they manage that.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now the dish to Walker. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Man, he is tough to keep up with. He's got so much quickness.
Well, you know, last season, I think officially brought the immediate championship aspirations of the Celtics to a close. The 7th seed in the East, dispatched in the first round by the Knicks. The rebuild was on in full cycle.
And back to the Celtics, making the playoffs, sure, but, you know, not like Steve back in 08 or 2010.
Well, this has been a phenomenal era, you know, with KG and Pierce that is now a thing of the past. But look, they've hoisted a championship banner, very close to another, but it's just time to move on. And that's just the way it is in the NBA. These things go in waves, and the Celtics now in rebuilding mode. Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Brown, the pass to Walker. The three. That is good. Walker's got 6.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bledsoe against Walker. Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Dishes to Matthews. Shot clock at 6. And it's Matthews again missing. Brown outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
And it's Matthews again missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Swiped it away. One-on-one here. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Matthews gets the screen from Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside, and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
And it's Walker penetrating. That's good. Walker's got 8. Bucks trail by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Matthews gets the screen from Middleton. Double by Hayward. And Matthews kicks to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Green for 2 points. Bledsoe's got his first 2 points of the night. Celtics leading by 3. They set the screen on the wing. Brown. And it's sent back by Lopez. Bledsoe against Brown. Here's Middleton.
You know, a big part of why the Celtics dropped so much last season was they weren't very good on the road. Ended with a 14-27 record away from home, which was by far the lowest of any team in the East that made the playoffs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Pretty good performance from the free throw line last season. He was about 84% from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Both free throws good for Middleton.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. The Celtics with the lead. And here's Walker. He's got 8. Good on the shot. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Matthews. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe for 3. The putback. Throws it down with the quick putback jam.
That's how to make your mark on the board. with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 10. He dishes it to Cantor. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
For Boston, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he makes the first. And a new group in for the Celtics. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bucks trail by 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Outside Williams. Lets it go with the 3. The shot misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Ilyasova sets a screen for Hill. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the screen. Number 9. Boston again missing.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
0. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Good strength there. Just barely off with that attempt.
I don't think you can fault him right there. A lot of contact on that one.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Passes it to Cantor. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Lopez a screen. Number 24. He's guarded by Williams. An even 3-on-3 break. Number 37. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
Bucks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Hill gets a screen from Lopez. Number 24. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 2.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. There's Williams with the 3. Can't get it to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Outside Hill. Ilyasova. It's back to Hill. The three-pointer off the mark. The Celtics have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Number 9. He's guarded by Hill. They get it back. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Puts up a prayer. You know what? At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on top, up 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that. It can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
He kicks it to Korver. Lopez outside. Sinks the triple. Lopez has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bucks. Celtics trailed by 5. Number 37, he's guarded by Williams. From downtown, that one goes. Count it. 5 points in the game.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the three-pointer by Boston. Feeds it to Lopez. And the layup falls.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Number 36, he's guarded by Hill. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. But they get it back. Back to Green. Number 36 knocks down the 3-ball.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now, but he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Outside Hill. Pass to Lopez. Backs in. Hill kicks to Lopez. It's back to Hill. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. There's the feed to Korver. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
Now, here's Green. Pulls it up. And that's good for 2.
A big problem for the Bucks last season was closing out games in the fourth quarter. You know, too often they would see their defense fall to the wayside as soon as the game started heading down the stretch. And as a result, they lost a lot of close ones.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Well, Clark, you brought it up. The Bucks defense would be solid for 3/4 of the game, but would just not look like they were supposed to be in the fourth quarter at all. Not sure, Steve, if it was fatigue or something else that got to them.
I thought one of the keys was they didn't have great perimeter defense, and so even though they were a good shot blocking team, they were constantly having to cover up on penetration. And so even though you might get some shot blocks, you're also going to give up layups and offensive rebounds. That was a major problem for the Bucks last year.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Back to Green. He feeds it to Hayward. Number 37. It's rebounded by Korver.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
On the wing, Williams. Puts up a three. No good. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Green kicks to Hayward. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Number 37. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the three-pointer by Boston. Hill, a screen on Green. Kicks it to Korver. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Korver's got his first points of the game. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Number 36. He's guarded by Hill. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Bucks trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
There's the dish to Hayward. Number 37. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And again, Boston with the triple. And the Bucks, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Dishes it to Lopez. 13 feet away. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And he's doing all he can to keep his team in the game. Hasn't missed a single shot.
Number 36. He's guarded by Hill. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, it's always strange to see how a team will react when they lose one of their biggest stars. Last season, the Celtics were thought to be dead in the water when Rondo tore his ACL, but they actually rallied and went on a winning streak after the injury.
He misses the free throw. Well, Clark, as you said, with Rondo and the Celtics, they would go on to win the next 7 right after his injury. And overall, Steve played better than expected the rest of the way.
Sometimes that's the way these things go, Kevin. A star player goes down, everybody else kind of steps up, and instead of feeling sorry for themselves, they use it as a rallying cry. And all those role players for Boston really picked up the extra slack, and I thought they made a great push to end that season after the Rondo injury.
He hits the second from the line.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Bledsoe outside. He passes to Antetokounmpo. And another basket for Milwaukee. And Boston has possession. Brown with it. Outside, Walker. Back to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Brown's got 5 points so far.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. Bucks passing it around. Antetokounmpo passes to Bledsoe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics leading by 5. Outside, Walker. Gives him the lead pass, and the shot is good.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Matthews. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Middleton. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
He is so creative, Kevin. That's what I love about watching him. As good as anybody in the league at breaking down a defender one-on-one.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch-and-shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. That free throw good for Middleton. Here's Brown. He has 5. Zero. Defended by Antetokounmpo. The pass to Cantor. From 12 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. Cantor's got 6.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Now, a severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
And so it's Boston with it. 6-point game. Brown outside. He dishes it to Walker. The 10-footer. Rebounded by the Bucks. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. Matthews into the lane. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Walker dishes to Brown. Hayward. Outside, Walker. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Just absolute domination in this one for Walker. He's got 10 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
And the Celtics making a change here. And so Walker nails both of them. Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing here by 8. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Puts it up. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Well, offensively, they've kind of settled for outside shots so far.
You know, I don't know if they're shying away from contact, Steve, but their free throw attempts also down from the first quarter.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Boston leading by 7. 0. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Now they've dialed it in here in the second quarter. They are on fire.
Now here's Matthews. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Bledsoe right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys. and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Zero. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 1 second left. And yes, sir, that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter. And that does it for the first half of play. Celtics lead by 7. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going out at Bradley Center. An impressive start for the Celtics. Offensively, they're making it look ridiculously easy. Everything's falling. Kemba Walker just having his way against this Milwaukee D. He's got a dozen points and has kept everyone else involved, piling up the assists. And midway through, the Bucks are still alive. Their three-point shooting has been nowhere to be found. It's really hurt them offensively. That's why they're behind. Eric Bledsoe with a rough first half. Not many positives for him so far. Just 1 bucket from the floor. That'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Thanks so much. I'm Damon Bruce. Now let's get back out to Kevin Harlan for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Well, Lopez has been great. He has 14 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been a solid overall contribution by him defensively.
And so it's Boston with it. He kicks to Walker. A 3-ball. Excellent D there from Eric Bledsoe. Here's Middleton. He passes to Antetokounmpo. Ring shot on the way. No good off the front iron.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Bucks trail by 7. Bledsoe outside. 3-pointer. Gets it to go. Bledsoe's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Milwaukee.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
They set the pick, and it's Walker penetrating, hit his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Just 5 to shoot. 0. Defended by Antetokounmpo. Good. He's got 8. Here is Bledsoe. 6 points for him. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Feeds it to Middleton. Antetokounmpo. Kicks to Lopez. The fadeaway. And the shot is good. Lopez has got 16.
Tough matchup there defensively. He just doesn't have the height or the length to bother that shot.
Now Hayward. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks trail by 4. Bledsoe gets the screen from Antetokounmpo. Walker against Bledsoe. Here's Middleton, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brown outside. Six on the shot clock. 0. Knocks down the 10-footer. 10 points for him.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Middleton the pass to Bledsoe. The feed to Lopez. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe for 3. Milwaukee the rebound. Lopez kicks to Bledsoe. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Middleton. He's got 7. Bledsoe outside. Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. The tray. And that one's good. Bledsoe's got his big basket of the night.
They're not going to run that play very often. But hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
Number 27. Lopez covering. 0. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And the Celtics making a change here. It's Brown with the drive. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Bledsoe dishes to Matthews. Back to Bledsoe. He feeds it to Ilyasova. The kick out to Matthews. 4 on the shot clock. For the lead. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They've been fighting to get back into it, chipping away little by little, and it's paid off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw, good. Matthews. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Williams has a screen for Walker. Williams a screen on Bledsoe. Walker, great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Walker's got 14 points.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Walker. Bledsoe gets the screen from Matthews. Bledsoe kicks to Matthews. Clock at 6. Shots good. Matthews has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
He's one of the tougher players you'll ever see. Sometimes he comes away from games pretty banged up, but you'll never hear him complain about it or let it affect his performance.
Cantor's shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. Now here's Matthews. He's got 5. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 7 points in the game.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Matthews with the rebound. Bucks leading by 4. Right side Matthews. The dish to Ilyasova with the lead pass. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
The Celtics making a switch here. So it's the Celtics now. Outside, Walker for 3. Gets it to go. Walker's got 17.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Bledsoe. Dishes it to Lopez. Yes, and the foul. That's on Enes Kanter.
This has been a different kind of game here in the second half. I thought both clubs a little slow in the first.
No question, but they're really going at it now.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, every time they've worked the ball into the post, it seems like something good has happened.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's the screen. There's Walker with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Lopez a screen. Number 24. No good from outside. For Boston, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And it's Walker penetrating. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Inside, here's Middleton. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one. Walker against Bledsoe. Walker gets a screen from Kanter. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. The Celtics have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team from the free throw line last season.
The first free throw is good. Celtics making a switch here. And so Walker nails both of them. And for Milwaukee, their shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great. They're 63% from the floor in this game. Pass it to Antetokounmpo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 1.
So it's Boston now. 1:31 left in the third. Outside, Walker. Shoots off the step back. Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Hayward. The shot's good from Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:08 left in the third. And here's Walker. 24 points for him. Brown the pass to Walker. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. And blocked by Lopez.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Boston making a switch here. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. 0. Gets a very good look and converts. 12 points for him.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
24 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Hill. Pass to Lopez. Backs down. Takes a 3. And it's Hill. That's on the assist from Lopez. That's now 8 points for Hill. 0. Defended by Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he jams it with authority.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get it. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
0. Can't get it to go. And here at the end of the third quarter is a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top. They're up by 11. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Hill with it. It's stolen. Number 36, defended by Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Hayward. Back to Brown. Five on the clock. No good. Good D by Lopez.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Now, here is Hill. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
The free throw off from Antetokounmpo. Celtics trail by 13. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. He kicks it to Walker. 0. Lopez covering. Number 9. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks leading by 13. 0. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Now here's Walker. Number 36. Boston, no good that time either. The Bucks shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Off the screen. Wide open. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with 4 teammates.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this time out is you got to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
He passes it to Hayward. Number 36. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. 0. Milwaukee the rebound. Antetokounmpo uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Now here's Walker. Clock at 4. Looking to end the run. And the shot is good.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Bucks leading by 16. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Boy, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics.
A fool if I take it off for granted. A smart man if I keep my feet planted to the earth. Cause the people that hurt but don't stand it. You speaking all English, I'm shitting at it. Get over. Another planet is a short-term goal for me. A record soul for me. It's just more of me and more here. For you to your Kendrick Persefield. Defenses I feel relentless. Ambition with a clear vision. Taking off, I ain't taking off.
That's tipped. One-on-one here. Feeds to Walker. That's good.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
The Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. 0. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 17. For Boston, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Kicks it to Brown. No good off the back of the rim.
I thought he'd make that one. I mean, that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
The pass to Lopez. Bledsoe outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. But they recover it. Gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points in the second half.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Bledsoe against Walker. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Walker's got 29.
Starting to get it rolling, guys. That's 4 3-pointers for the game. 3 of them coming in this second half.
Bucks leading by 16. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. And Bledsoe, here we go. Now the feed to Middleton. All sorts of time. Rebound Kemba Walker. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown dishes to Walker. Back to Brown. Launches it. It's rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Bledsoe. Lopez, a screen on Walker. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Into Brook Lopez. It's blocked. 0 defended by Antetokounmpo. Got that bucket in no time at all.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Have to like what we're seeing from Antetokounmpo.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Bucks making a change here. Matthews is checked in.
A fool if I take it off for granted. A smart man if I keep my feet planted to the earth. Cause the people that hurt can understand that these people now in the shine shit. Get over, another plan that is a short-term goal for me. A record soul for me. It's just more of me from love here. For you to feel Kendrick persevere. Defenses I feel.
He feeds it to Hayward. Now Bledsoe. Matthews left side. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. And another basket for Milwaukee.
That's really set them apart today, guys. That success from the mid-range.
Well, these are two teams that clearly you've seen the difference in offensive philosophies here.
Celtics trail by 18. Here's Walker. Brown outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Milwaukee with the ball. Add to the three-pointer from Brown. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Shoots the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Hayward's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Walker goes in. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. There's the triple. Gets it to go. Bledsoe's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Walker the pass to Brown. Back to Walker. The Celtics working the ball around now. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Walker.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
.55 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Bledsoe against Walker. Back to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo. There's the bucket. Good. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Walker penetrating. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The first one falls. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. That one is no good. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now here is Hill. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.
Time changes, new faces, old best friends, new strangers, new watch just to keep up with the paces, new game plan off the new places. I got a feeling I could win this race. I found my pace. The only thing that you could do for me is please stay about my way. Don't come around my way unless you got something to pay. I'm trying to find a place where I can free my mind.